a walk among the stars tonight. Found myself a wash in colored light. It felt like spirits had awakened me. This carnival of animals had taken me. Is all I see.
Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
Mercy!
Mercy.
Mercy! The seeker gazes upward.
Oh, Lucian, our divine smile, servant. May the Holy Makers have mercy on Marja. Upon your servant, may the Holy Makers.
The seeker ignores you and continues on with a babbling prayer.
Test. 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 Right, so that's that. I'm just going to test it on the old bat phone. We'll see what happens. So that's that. I'm just going to test it on the old bat phone. We'll see what happens. So that's that. I'm just going to test it on the old. So I just a bit of sound mic in to compare the two sounds, see how loud they are. That didn't sound too bad. I might just turn them down a little bit. Right.
The seeker whimpers incoherently, seemingly blind to your presence. The man's as good as dead.
Oh, that's bad. If he's as good as dead.
So many seekers lost, and more blood will be spilled before long. At least Han is safe.
Smoke, blood, carnage. The Magisters didn't spare a single seeker.
Don't open
I
the
feel quite
wire.
right, but I need all the equipment I can find.
Turban stares at the body of his dead comrade, tightly gripping his weapon in a cold fury.
Magisters, I'll kill everyone that I see, slowly.
Those magisters are gonna pay. I want to see some guts spilled for what they did to us.
It's a good thing Leigh is safe back at the cave. Seeing all the dead seekers like this could break her.
Oh, you gave me a fright sneaking up like that. How can I help you? You'll find Demira in Driftwood and Donna in Arx. Dagmar, well, I don't quite know where she's got herself perched these days. Maybe you'll get to meet all of them on your travels. If...
Her brow furrows as she looks around the shelter. When she looks back at you, her eyes are glassy and devoid of hope.
Just tell them I'm safe. My sisters and I have been working on magical, alchemical, and downright infernal trinkets for years. Thanks to sorcerer's sundries, anyone with coin can have sharper weapons, stronger armor, and shinier equipment.
She clumsily proffers some paper. It slips through her fingers, but you manage to catch it mid-air.
Here, our leaflet has all the details you could ever want to know. Oh, I know my wares are not cheap, but they are so very out of the ordinary. But listen, my sisters and I have a little game to lighten spirits in harsh times. So, if I tell you a riddle and you can get the answer right, I'll give you a good discount. Deal? Oh, listen carefully now. I stand tall in the morning, I shrink in the afternoon, I disappear at midnight, but I'll be back very soon. What am I? Oh, yes! You are the first one to ever get it right. No kidding. You get a prime discount on our sorcerer's sundries. Goodbye.
If I were you, I'd stay close to Sir Gareth once...
Here, look down those steps and tell me what you see. So you think those things down the steps there are dangerous? The ones hanging on the sticks? How dangerous? On a scale of 1 to... really dangerous? You're trying to put me off, aren't you? Trying to get to the wharf before me, I'll wager. Well, you won't make it. I'll be there before you can take 10 steps. Oh, you found the supplies. The Magisters aren't as thorough as I presumed.
You've come. Lucian be praised.
Gareth glances over his shoulder, and his voice tightens.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins, beyond the Shriekers, and he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its godwoken leashed. Nothing, as long as those Shriekers stand. Get that purging wand and silence them. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves were your counsel. The helm of Brachus. What evils has this thing witnessed? It remains so powerful. No, this thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say, seeing me confront one evil with another?
Muted again.
Go. Take down those Shriekers.
Righto. So... now you've got the... Should we?
It's been cursed.
Okay. That's okay.
sores just now.
Okay.
Praise be! You have silenced the shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend.
Haha.
You have any more miracles in you?
Does the chicken dance clockwise?
We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow.
Bobbing along.
So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane.
Like, you want me to blow on him?
Are you ready? We've got right
Like,
on our
on
side.
his chest?
A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
On his face? You know?
He takes the news calmly. A moment passes as he calculates the consequences, assessing this new world as it opens up before him. He nods his thanks, then raises his voice.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire.
I'm Batman, man. So... music's a bit... try it. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, let's...
I see flurries and the air thrums. Could it be Slain? Look! Look, it's him! True to his word.
So what? So that's Alexander. Everyone else is making a run for it. Let's... over here, Ethan. Ah, okay. Oh, that was the dragon. Okay. What the hell? Okay, okay. Right. Go and find get up. What we get? Goodies. Fortify. What type is the geomancy? That's you. Alright, come here. I go see that cat again. Alright. Oh, so is my stepson's cat. My stepson's gone away for a couple of days, down with his dad. And it's like, I want you to hold my hand while I eat. Crap like that. And it's like, well, that's rather annoying. Cool. Nightbane, eh? And a ring, eh? But they're both summoning. What about you? You got one of warfare, one of poison resistance. Water resistance, one necromancy. I don't need the necromancy. Although if I strong will, you reckon? What about finesse? See, I want the finesse. Righto. And both your rings grant you your stats too, but righto. Where are we?
Not like her to be late.
Okay.
If any seekers survived, we'll have to...
So we can't get up there, can we? Nothing in those boxes? Right. I suppose it's on.
There could be void woken nearby. Stay ready. If any seekers survived, we'll have to deal with them.
What's that?
A pity they didn't just listen. All this could have been averted. Look alive. The hammer should be with us shortly. Not like her to be late.
Okay. No. Oh, I didn't see her there. I can... No. Okay. Then both these get up here. So what? There you are, escapees. I've found you. You'd made it to the rivers.
Ah, and Ifan Benmez too. Back in Fort Joy, I wasn't quite sure, but it really is him, the poor god's cursed soul. Bravest man I ever met. Now fallen so low.
Huh.
Anyway, you're here now. You know, Dallas and Friedemann warned me about you, God-woken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next divine, it will be me.
You source mute. Okay, not lay hands on your weapon.
Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking people away from their families? Fitting them with these collars?
You're a psycho.
I abhor it, but I bear it. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm.
Mm-hmm.
Was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For them.
No. So I can't. I wonder whether I could get Ifan to pickpocket him. Probably not.
For the realm. For your loved ones. For the children you'll never have.
What?
Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon. You stand no chance, but I admire your resilience.
Yeah.
Give it your best shot.
Sure. I'm like Donkey Kong, mate.
I'm ready.
There we go, we'll give him a zap. The music's still a bit... Here we go. Who's not? Ooh.
I sense something nearby.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, What is this? 3-1.
I'm ready. I'll yield to none.
Jeez, that's 3-1. Holy hell. Right. Huh.
Die, all of you.
Do you see now? Your foul sorcery will be the death of us all.
What's he got? Wrist nullifier. Do we help? Do we... No, let's kill him first. Ah. Ow. There we go, we'll put him away for a bit. Beast turn. Right. Now that's what that cuts did. Alright. You toss bag. Huh. Mr. Beast. No. I didn't know you were still alive, you mother.
I'll yield to none.
Alexander is fallen. The son of Lucian is dead. Murderers!
I thought he had teleportation. Who had... But it was me, was it? Oh shit. I can't, Really? Nice. Yeah. Really? You're an ass. Yeah, stick that in your hat, mate. Yeah. So we couldn't get a...
Well, well, well. Quite the mess you've made here. I'm Malady, and you're...
She
None of your
steps
business.
forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She sniffs twice, her nose at your ear, then bites, piercing the lobe with a needle-sharp fang. She releases you and grins, running tongue over teeth.
God-woken. Do promise me you'll try. Though I hope it doesn't come to that. You're a God-woken after all. The reason some of us get out of bed each morning. What do you make of that? Ah, of course. Too important to feel important. Very good. Well, first things first.
She peers at you closely, a knowing squint in her eye.
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet? And what did they teach you? That it is, and if you want to take my boat off this island, you'll consider me a privileged party. Believe it or not, I'm here to help you. So?
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what he taught you. I don't. Now go on. Hey, that stings.
She examines her hands, where the skin sizzles slightly beneath their newfound aura. As the spell fades, the skin heals once more. Her whole body seems to relax.
You really are God-woken. I'm happy. Oh, how unbecoming. Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc. You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you.
Malady beckons you to the boat.
After you, darling. As you wish.
Thanks. Gotta loot, gotta loot, gotta loot, loot, loot. Okay, General, Huntsman. Physical armor. Yeah, I'll take that. Alexander's cloak. Thanks. Right, we got the Void Woken. Strength. Maybe? Boomstick. Yoink. Huntsman. Plymouth. Where are the other buddies? Where'd they go? Excuse me. There's another dude. What happened to the other dude? There was another Magister, I thought. Alright. So where did everyone go? Where did Gareth go? Actually, I should probably put this crap on, shouldn't I? Ah, because I have necromancy, that's fine. Was that already not? Yep, right. Right. Then maybe there. Ring of the Sky. There we go. Right, I think we're good. So we uncurse him. Oh, I didn't know that was there. I'm just gonna blow my nose. But I suppose that's it.
Let's go. Boat first, questions later.
Malady grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God-woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Bobbing along.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders.
Bahar!
Or at least on the shoulders of one of them.
Are they birds or flowers? Or fish? Yes, I noticed that detail on her cheek there too.
What's that, Quercus? Do you have something?
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts.
Bad luck to let the dead linger aboard. As soon as we get moving, we ought to clear the deck.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead magisters held. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better.
Why?
Well, well, this is a fine sight. Utterly barbaric, of course, destroying a tree and turning it into a boat. Grotesque, but, well, look at it, Quercus. A floating nest, surrounded on all sides by salt water, pure poison to a tree's root. The great acorn could never reach us out here. Well, yes, of course we'll continue our research, Quercus. We're not monsters. Still, I must admit you were right about the shield. It proved to be more than adequate. Oh, yes, it seems our shield is still here, Quercus. How does something so large and ungainly sneak up on a person? You give the giants too much credit, Quercus. I think the salty air has addled your mind.
Poor Quercus.
It has certainly been useful, but elegant, kind, surprisingly attractive. No, we have no time for your fawning. We may be safe, but the world is not. Come, we must return to our research.
Yes, Quercus.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies. Maybe there's something below decks.
Blood. More blood. See, you're on the boat. We're killing.
Sindelius, hear my prayer. Show us the way forward. Deliver us from peril. Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
Maybe not.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him. Without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment. Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing. Nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
He is. So let's see what he's got. He's got the... Right.
I remember this one. His name was Kurban. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
pray to you
Okay,
for my
just
secret
take it
bread.
all. But it's a pig then. Right, like that. You take that too. That. Another poor doggo.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken.
Very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive.
No, he's not. We toasted him. I looked his body. Yeah.
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Mm-hmm.
This is barbarous magic.
Expedient magic, actually. The ship is made of live wood. It has the spirit of an elven ancestor tree within it. It seems Dallas has found a way to bind that spirit to her. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope...
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They're kind of like to feel useful, don't they? Hopefully, you'll never have to find out.
Huh.
Ah, there you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say?
No. Right.
We have to find a way to get this ship...
Right.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something. The silent monk leans from one...
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... from the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work. Ready? We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
Oi. Hang on.
There must be something around here.
Oh dear. Make any arrows, can't make any armor. I'm gonna pee.
Well, there must be something around here.
Let's go get the band back together again, eh? There's not anything of that shite, do I?
Did you hear? We're bringing you to Meister Siva, the head of the Seekers. If we can get out of here, that is.
For those of you who don't know, the Seekers are banned.
The waves. I might actually get a good night's sleep.
Oh, I don't think that's who they're talking about, but... Hey, where is he? Beast! Beast! Get him! Get him!
Let's team up, you and me. What do you say? Now, onward!
You're in. Actually,
Melody says if we can get the ship to move, we can go home.
that's great, doesn't it? Melody said that if I can go for a pee, I can go for a pee.
All that fighting will be worth less than nothing if we can't get this tub moving.
Well, hold your horses. I gotta get the boys back together. There he is, there's the man.
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient. Livewood? You have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht? I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists, too. Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore. The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again. Ah, yes. I have heard that your people enjoy various fermented fruits and vegetables. It often seemed to be involved in... Pardon? Was that an invitation? Were you trying to initiate some form of mating ritual? Why, that would be excellent! I have been curious about this for some time. The social interactions, the expectations, the mechanics. Come now, let's begin immediately. I shall compile my notes afterwards.
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen.
Wish I had half a clue what I was looking for.
How does that work?
Well, that was most unusual. I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think...
Whatever I'm looking for.
It's just...
I'm not finding it.
that thing you did with your tongue. It was quite unexpected. A team? What an interesting prospect. You certainly seemed capable in Fort Joy, and a companion on Reaper's Coast could be quite educational. Very well, I am open to this. I believe you normally spit on your palms to seal agreements, but I seem to lack the fluid and the desire to touch you. I hope a hearty verbal agreement will suffice. Very well, let's be off.
Right. Okay. Did he get his face stretcher back and all that? Finesse. Maybe.
Wish I had half a clue what I was looking for.
Maybe.
Not a thing but spiders and disappointment.
And that's intelligence.
Not a thing but spiders and disappointment.
Now I can understand the frustrations and shame of being evil son, blah 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 blah, whinge, whine. Poo. Sucky lava. What Migo's ring?
Whatever I'm looking for, I'm not finding it.
Alright.
Nothing. Empty as Dallas's heart.
I was gonna say, what do you have on before? No. Okay. Two skills I use. Okay. No. And no. Okay. Now where would Alexander be? Crap.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
Presence, place your palm on the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes. The anguished face appears, then vanishes. The door...
Huh.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too. Oh, I see you have a full contingent already.
Could I bless it, maybe?
The door is still unmarked. The door stays resolutely...
Okay. That's a no. Oh, is that combat dagger?
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Enough! Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
A young woman shifts her weight between her feet as though swaying her hips to an imaginary beat. She rubs her forehead, her face tight with concern. Her eyes roll up to meet yours, their great black pupils, greater and blacker than seem natural, expanding further as they take you in. She smiles, and the worry melts from her face.
Hey, it's you! Well, 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 we meet again. They told me you'd mosey your way down here eventually. Well, hello there, madam. What was your name again? I'm Losa.
She wipes a grubby hand on her tunic and holds it out for you to shake.
You keep saying that. It won't.
Very, very, very pleased to meet you. So, Malady tells me you're like me. You know. Is it true? You're like me?
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Well, kind of. You know about my, situation, right? Right. Well, I'm a host. Always have been, probably always will be. I'm never alone in my head. Spirits visit, wanderers, sprites, demons, ghouls, disembodied mystics. You name it, I've chatted with it behind my own two eyes. I'm only hosting one right now, though, and it's a real piece of work. Malady said I should have met one of the gods when I had my vision in the Hall of Echoes, but I didn't. I met it.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Can't you say anything else?
I know. It's really... special. I don't know what this thing is, but I'm gonna get it the hell out of my head and make it sorry it ever came knocking. What's your deal?
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
You know, I never was much of a solo artist. Want to find out what comes next, you know, together? Sure, whatever suits you. Probably better for you in the end anyway. I'm not always myself, and sometimes not myself is a bit, unpredictable. Anyway, see you around.
Sorry.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady
So
Vengeance.
I suppose that's the mirror for changing your stats.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady
Oh yeah, we don't want to talk to.
Expert warriors for hire. All seasoned in combat. They won't let you down.
But
I spotted something.
what did you spot? Ah. Is that it?
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price. No, they had us down below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds were up to something in here. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I heard chanting and horrible moaning coming from here. But when we broke free, it was empty. We're a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now. Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood. All right then, just don't make me regret it. I'll keep an eye on the Red until the cage is locked again. Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine...
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
Ew. What's not Yeah, add 3 potatoes too. Why would you wanna... Anyway.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
What?
The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine...
A young Magister paces... She notices you...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance. The Magister's stare hardens into an intense scowl.
Magister Ranley...
What are you talking about?
A young magister paces around. She notices...
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel Ranley. Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate...
The magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering The magister
three.
stares.
Anyway.
Magister Ranley, Corker...
Okay.
Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine. Prisoner or not? I warned you not to touch him.
Okay.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Oops. Oh well. Where'd the extra gold come from?
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers. Answers I can only get from him.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes, violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? What?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face. As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away.
So, can we heal his mother or what?
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope. The gem sits heavily in your pouch. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Ah. Right, let's go try these doors, eh?
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice it's unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent. The wood groans, the face vanishes. The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door. Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am not an entry door.
You're an exit door, eh? Who's Han?
Hey! You're here! Pretty nice boat, eh? We got an upgrade. There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room.
Never fear.
Summoned. Speak the password. You've summoned me with the gem, indeed. Now, the password. No. The human mind is as simple as it is stubborn.
Really?
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
The price is right. Okay. Right, what do we got? Where's Alexander's book? Sudden Diary?
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Monsters Impact Diary, Lady Vengeance, Children, Lord Glorious, possibly. Fortitude. Fortitude shall open the door. Huh.
This is the yes, and yes again.
Thanks.
Enter at your...
Oh, they're empty. Bastard. Thought that full. Oops. Oh well. Yeah. Wine bottles. Can I just pick up a heap of empty bottles? No? Okay.
Just one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
What's he doing here?
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks? Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes, it serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can. Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. And she could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchant a dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice, not something to be trifled with lightly. This is but a cunning illusion of my own creation, nothing more.
His face abruptly creases into a smile.
But come now, enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment. I'm afraid I cannot tell you what I do not remember. Could you pass me that copper wire just there?
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back, above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? Well, you're painting me into a corner here, friend. And I don't like to be cornered.
The Seekers are too trusting by half. We can't just let this healer go free.
I'm not perfect myself. It isn't for me to judge this one.
Let the creature live. He is hardly worth our time.
Why would you kill him? But yeah.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service. We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
A flicker of hesitation crosses Tarquin's face. He glances down to his wasted limbs.
You're most persistent. Perhaps our paths will pit us both against the hammer. We will see. But don't claim me as an ally just yet. My allies tend to die. I must admit, despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire her a little. The woman is unwavering. She will break before she bends. So if you should cross paths again, be sure to leave her broken. You will not get another chance.
Potion of telekinesis, eh? Actually, I wanted to read that. I didn't want to pick that up anyway. Draft from the desk. Dallas the hammer be worn. Subsequent to the bloody atrocities committed. Seeks be stripped of the title and privilege once afforded to them as members of the Divine Order. Their mistakes must not be repeated. Okay.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
Only one way to find out. Try using it.
Say what? Interesting. But okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and get my pet. Why is that? Uh-oh. Hee. Really?
Those guards or victims?
Both, I fear. Another pyramid.
This book is lined in beautiful, clear, and familiar language. Okay. Okay. Why the hell? Maybe. Sharp rocks. That's fair enough. Already got that one. Oh dear. 12 to 13, 13 to 14. Well, right. As requested, I've carried out their trials. Impish pyramids have drawn from using one pyramid to teleport you together. Connect entries will follow whoever has to travel. In your hand or sufficient to use it, one must access the other function. This is all I've discovered. Okay. So I can't grab that specifically. Right.
What's this? I found something.
Did you know? Look at what appears to be ancient dialect lizard.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Yeah. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Right. Let's go into the loot and make a copy. Back in a minute. Sorry about that. That was hot. Burn the poor old fingies a little bit. Hey. Phone. The last major update, maybe 2 months ago, has turned my iPhone into a fucking oven. And as soon as it starts to get hot, the bloody screen dims. It's like, what the hell? Like, it's not just hot, it's bloody red hot. For no reason that I can fathom. Like, it's just... So now I got it sitting there without the cover on. And the bastard won't sit up, so... It's like, yeah, thanks guys. Picture. And that happens whenever a SMS comes, notification. Shit. We'll just put that back on. So maybe this fucking dog's gone off their head. I was hoping that they'd left by now. Read the book. Book is unreadable. Get the man himself.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a
Yes.
price on the glory they'll win you.
Steam lamps. Traps go there. Shield to cares. Picture.
No one's ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
What's this? I found something.
Right, so we need to... Right. Why can't we? Oh. Thank you. Okay. Plate gloves. Huh. Interesting. Ruby. Right, let's see what we just picked up.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Don't need that. More likely him. Metal staff, eh? Black ring, long stage toxic. Yeah. So maybe. All that. Strange gem.
For security reasons, please keep this door closed. For security reasons.
Okay. So I've done that, so where's the hay? Let's get it up there. You're a trader, eh? Not a traitor, a trader. As in they trade crap.
You saw what I could not. Seems Malady is quite right about you.
What do you got to trade, mate? Might. You got that good boom boom stuff? Let me have a look.
Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down.
That's annoying as shit.
You did it.
Uh.
You saw what I could not.
Yeah.
It seems Malady is quite right about you.
Already knows that, already know that, already know that. Already know that, already know that. Okay, back like that. Crew. Yeah, he's not a trader. Distance. He's though. Let's see what he's got.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Huh. Yeah, then the necromancers, which we don't have. Take this crap off my hands. And the spoon. Geomancer, eh? Huh.
Keep Lucian close, Godwoken.
Huh. So why is he using that then? Migo's ring. Like that. Scale armor. Oh, where was the ring of? Band of Baracus, yeah. Righto.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
You, my friend, can call me Captain Teepo if that's what you want to do. Already know that one. Yeah. I should probably be reading these to make sure. I'm not. Try the shield. Sure.
Undead is a name I wasn't expecting to call you, mind. When Malady revealed the truth to me, I was unprepared. But Lucian works in mysterious ways. It is his will that brought you to us. The Divine is the avatar of all the gods, my friend. It was through his spirit, and maybe one day yours, that the Seven do speak.
Nice.
You may not speak to him directly, but he is always guiding you. In this, you must trust me. I won't let the fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas, no better than Alexander, if I just tossed their remains into the sea. To think that whelp spawned greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood, children ripped from families, seekers ripped from me. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like the dog he is. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found the others. The Seekers were once part of the Order, my friend. When Lucian died, we waited. Yet Alexander never rose to divinity. And then we started to find more like him. More Godwoken. And we weren't the only ones looking. A killer had marked them too. The Seekers were born. We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. I was naive.
So you found the killer?
But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead. She's not exactly a Seeker. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Malady's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Driftwood, of course. Little fishing village. Not very welcoming, but you'll brighten it up, I'm sure. Got family near there. Not the adventuring types. For the best, really.
The undead's gonna brighten it up. Yeah.
Meister Siva's there too. My leader. Our leader. She held the Seekers together when we had every reason to fall apart.
Gareth pauses, then shakes his head.
A mistake was made. That's all I have to say on the matter.
His words pierce you like daggers.
I am telling you, this is none of your concern. Let the dead rest. If only you were as concerned with getting this ship moving as you are with the past, we might be in Driftwood by now.
Getting it done, come hell or high water.
What was that on? Right. Well, that sucks. I thought I might have already went that. Right. Stolen one? What's this got to say? Right.
Sendelius, pray to you for my Seeker brethren. Show us the path to salvation.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. At that moment, the ship serendipitously creaks beneath you, almost like it is acknowledging your observation.
Can I?
Right. The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
Yeah.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas.
No, I'm not.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress? You are kind, but I can never be free again. Not truly. I am a vessel and must be guided.
Hang on.
Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
The bottomless pit.
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
In the word, but it's,
The creaking of the ship eases into a contemplative silence.
Once, I was an elf. I passed away and was reborn as an ancestor tree. In a beautiful forest surrounded by kin of both flesh and root. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
It'll be like this living from
The sails overhead billow outwards suddenly. The sun is blocked, momentarily casting the dragon figurehead into shadow.
Magisters, they razed sacred elven lands and uprooted ancestor trees from the earth. I was one of them. They tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
The ship's awake. Good. Is she ready to sail?
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
Yeah.
To driftwood, then. It most certainly is. Forward.
Ho!
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the God-woken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them.
Where's the granny voice?
But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
Bad guys are pirates.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship, kill my bishop, and ally with demons. But you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
We are ready, mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Really? You got the silence mounted on it, eh? Alright. Weaponized monks.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers. This is my ship. I won't see it taken from under my feet. You, act!
Yes, mistress.
Whoa.
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time. Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken? Parasites, rather.
I'll take care of it, mistress.
Do I get a go or what?
Let's see how it suits you.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
Alright, here we go. Oh, I can't. Well, that's no fun.
It's like lava flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
What's going on? No. Ooh, I wasn't down there. I'm a bomb that's gonna go off. I was like, well, yeah.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
Hold them off. I need more time.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Ooh. What? What? Where the hell did bloody skills go? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Here we got. Well, I think we're good. Searing been buffed by the boat, eh? We want him. What's going on? Oh, so I explode, but not. Waterfly. Pile, eh? Okay. That, but I don't that should be good. Right. Right. What do you want, Poohead? Think they're blowing me out at me? Want come sit up here?
Get over here and stop these idiots before we all die.
That's what I'm doing.
Bring her to her knees. Do it!
Don't stop. It's working.
Right. Why is that an invalid target? What's going on? Ah, because of the smoke. Okay.
Here's a rather explosive little trigger. Let's see how it suits.
Right. Wow, that's not what I was thinking. I didn't see him up there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, but anyway. Anyway.
Defend me or die.
Here we are. Yeah.
If these rats kill me, we're all done for.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped!
Almost there. A little longer.
That burning. It's like a bomb in my belly, ready to burst.
Restoration. I assume it could possibly be removed by Bless, I don't know. Right. Stick that in your hat, rat.
Bring her to her knees. Do it!
Do it now!
Damn, I'm
Huh. Okay.
With the help of the half-demon Malady, the God-Woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
The air here has a familiar smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
What? You like you've been before.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
God of humans, God of wizards, God of orcs, God of imps, God of elves, God of lizards, eh? Oh, let's go.
Is that a tree? What's hanging from it?
Not what, who? I suppose this is where we're supposed to go. Spirit vision.
Must be a way across.
There it is.
Rallic, the gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving. You think you see a tear run down her cheek. You lean in. That's no tear. It's sauce. The shimmering liquid is seeping from her wounds and dripping to the ground below her.
Cursed.
Amadia hangs before you. You lean in. Ever-tightening, cursed branches constrict the great dwarven god Duna. His eyelids flutter, and his face, bluish and bloated, nods.
What's he just saying,
Rallic
guy?
hangs limp from the tree, cursed branches constricting him, snake-like from foot to shoulders. His helmeted head hangs slack at his side, but a barely audible wheeze rasps from his lips.
Hurry!
Before you hangs a great ethereal orc, his face twisted in a knot of pain as cursed tendrils constrict him. A small, stout imp winces under the countless cursed threads that bind her.
But we had sauce before. What if I want to free the god of wizards?
Rallic hangs limp from his helmeted head.
Hurry!
As the cursed branches slither away from Rallic, he raises his head. Green eyes glint with sudden fire from behind his helmet.
Are we the first? The others, do they hang still upon the tree?
He strains at the ethereal ropes that bind him, resisting their grip.
You must make haste. I am bound, but not defeated. Not yet. You are my chosen. Now you must become the champion of our kind. The champion of humanity. I have survived our enemies. You must do more than that. You are like me,
proud, headstrong. But believe me, there is a great deal more you must learn yet. You have already unleashed some of the powers locked within you. But there is a great well of possibilities still untapped. You cannot stop until you ascend to the highest heights of your power. You cannot stop until you become divine.
He opens his mouth to respond, but stops and tilts his head, listening for something you cannot detect.
I hear the void. I hear it calling. I hear it laughing. It's coming. It's here. If it finds you here, if...
Ralik's face twists in fear. He opens his mouth as if to scream, but no sound comes out. White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning cold pumps through you like a curse, and then...
Huh.
What's happened here? Where is everyone?
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
The void has been pushed back before by the power of mortals. The gods couldn't handle it. But maybe we can.
I've got my weapon. I've got my wits. And now, I've got a new enemy. If the void wants me, well, I say let it come. I'm ready.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that was a nightmare.
La 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 la. Hey, hey, hey. Right. So we're here by ourselves. like it.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go. Brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
Fair enough.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The
That's an
Godwoken
entrance.
were alive, but what of the gods?
Excuse me.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Ah, better. Let's not do that again anytime soon, hmm?
Did she snort a something?
Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the dead, realm of divinity. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip.
Sure.
Desperate how? I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine? Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh-so-fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister. She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. A home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you. Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun? Shopping. Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Yes, right. Right, so we are going to finish the effort today. Does that say 26 hours? Well, 26 hours for still on the boat. Yeah, so we'll finish there for today. And we will get into it again tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we see you tomorrow. Don't forget to follow, and then you can get the notifications. Okie dokie. Toodles.